Alrighty, guys and gals, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Misty Mountain Gaming Channel. I'm Big E, and we are back in Classic Era. And this is our Classic Ironman challenge. It's a chilly morning here in Westfall. And it's a chilly morning here in Silver City, New Mexico. We have blizzard-like conditions. It's freezing outside. I'd usually be at the gym this time of the morning, but the weather does not permit me to drive, so here we are. Anyway, warming up his bones right here by the wood stove. This is Skunk. This is our human warrior.
Well met.
There we are. All right, Skunk, let's get on. Let's get out some of that morning sun. None of it here, but you've got some. We got several things to work on. We're going to start with the People's Militia over there on the right. We need some trappers and some smugglers. We also need some knoll paws. We need red leather bandanas, which we can get at the same time here. And we also have a mysterious message. Yes, we do. Let's get into it. Hope you guys and gals are doing well. Happy Friday to you. I believe this comes out on a Friday. Where are you going, sir? We're not going to pick that up. Sometimes it's a treasure chest right here. Back off a little bit. Oh, I missed my rend. Oh my God, I'm almost dead. Bro. What am I doing? Jesus. Holy moly. If we'd been attacked by anybody else, probably would be dead. And look at this guy. Just popped back up. That tells me somebody's probably farming mobs over there. Let's get full health. Only takes a second. I'm going to keep these mobs out here in case they pop back up like that. Gotta remember that as well. We saw the warrior trainer. Oh, these guys net and then run off like pros. That's right. I keep trying to pick that up. You gonna die over there? Yeah. Look at him. Look at her pop back up. Yeah, we got people destroying the mobs in this area. Range. See if we can pull her out of here. She's gonna pop right back up. Oh, there's a red leather bandana, which we need. Let's move on over here. We finished up the recipe quests. Yeah, we got. Looks like we have a priest here and a dwarf, I see. Might be two dwarf priests. It is. I wonder if they're a duo. Not an upgrade, that gray item there. Oh, he blocked, which means I can do that. We missed it 3 times. Missed hamstring 3 times. They're just running around, putting dots on everything. You gonna get it before I do? He tried. He tried his best to steal the mob from me. That's one thing about a a full server. All kinds of people playing. They're just going to take what they can, man. You got that one? Yeah, he's got it. Also, this is one of... Oh, he didn't get it. This is one of the downsides. You're constantly sort of competing for mobs. That's a trade-off. However, it's more the case on a server like this because this... I would say this is the hardcore community server. So what you have a lot of people redoing starting zones over and over and over again. So the zones never really empty out because people are doing the hardcore challenges. Which means if your character dies, you delete it and you have to start over if you want to start over. But we'll make it work. We're getting stuff done here. Let's stay a little... Well, I guess we're fine here. Bandage up here. These smugglers are a little bit of a pain because they are ranged, but we are high enough level to where I should, if I get too close to another one, I don't think we'll pull it. Obviously, I would pull these two, right? Get stuff done here. Now, the follow-up quest to this is pretty rough. Like they got that mob. I don't really want to deal with those two at a time. We just don't want to do it. We also have the quest to kill the harvesters or the watchers. I get them confused. I never remember. We need to bring him back here. Okay, you're going to stay put. Now, we're pretty decent range for those things. It's just that we can't... We'll sell that green item. Our bleeds don't work on those mobs. That's pretty good. I'm glad I got that ability. Overpower. We get dodged quite a bit. Sent her pet in to do the work, and she's over picking a flower. Pretty OP. Warlock's a good choice. Any class with a pet, hunter, hunter and warlock, great. That's an upgrade for us, and it's white or gray, so we can wear it. But you've got that tank to do work for you. You can also get out of trouble a little bit easier because you could switch. You know, if you get a couple of mobs on you, you can switch your pet to pick up aggro. Oh my gosh. All right, let's, I guess we'll switch over to here. So what I'm going to do here, if I can hit these things, we're going to do a combination of Demoralizing Shout, which I should have had up already, and Sunder Armor. See if we can just whack them on down. They don't run off, but you can see they hurt. Not going to pick up the okra. We need the bag space. We need 18 of these. But we'll get what we can get. And I actually don't want to fight the 15s. I really don't. Oh, she's getting the sacks stuff. There's a 15. That's just a little bit too much for us. Another place we could try is the mine over here. We have the trappers and the smugglers, but most likely it's being camped. It's 6 o'clock in the morning for me. No matter what time I get on, it seems to be just like this. Just a lot of people. We're also looking for the Defias messenger. Oh, they're just pulling everything. And he can't spawn or walk in through here. It's going to be tough finding him as well. Well, finding him alive, I should say. So I don't want to be reckless and go too quick. But I want to get some tags in. Oh man, we got a warrior and a warlock here. I'm just... See if I can pull around here. That was a smuggler. You can see my health here. Quick bandage. See if we can take this one. Yeah, this is a duo right here. That's pretty popular. Very popular way to do this challenge. It's a great way to do the challenge. I've never tried it. I've never done it. Because I don't have any friends to do it with. But I'm thinking in the future, doing a special kind of... I can pull like this. Kind of forgot about the gun here. Maybe doing a special hardcore Let's Play. Where I team up with a viewer. I will see. If I can make it work. I have so many hardcore ideas. Got the Lord of the Rings challenge I'm really itching to do. But I've got to be mindful about how many things I have going on at once. That's the reason I had to drop 2 Let's Plays, is because I just was, couldn't make it happen with the job. Right now, I think I'm at a comfortable amount. It's an upgrade. It's what we're looking for. Little teeny upgrades, man. I'm kind of scared to go into this tunnel, but we're going to do it. Gosh, that works out nice. Nobody wants to go in there. So I can sell the scroll, but I can't. Obviously, I can't use it because in this challenge, you cannot have any external buffs aside from what you can put on yourself. Essentially, your class buffs. Which as a warrior, right now is Battle Shout. That's it. There are no more. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's see if we can track down the messenger. He walks along the road. He walks in and out. Come on, guys. Stay there. Just stay there, bro. Now we're coming with you. Where are you going? That's where we're going. What are you looking for, the messenger? Good luck. Okay, they're going to run back across. Here's some gnolls. These are higher level gnolls, I believe. No, they are not. So we could pick the ones off from the outside and we'll keep our eye out for the messenger. Yeah, we don't want to pull that. It's 3 of them. They would hurt us. It's a walking patrol, so he might come back out here. There's a patrol over there. Here he comes. Let's shoot him. Now, you can't aggro like this. Like, he won't aggro the bird. Oh, he's ranged, though. We got to pull him back a little bit more. There we go. battle shot up here. He will run away. Let's hamstring him. Or bleed up. No paw. See if we can get that. There's one running around over here. There's the Dust Devil. Let's mark him on up. Here he comes. Oh my God, there's two of them, dude. Why is there two? Can I just outrun them? Hamstring for the win. This is why we have hamstring. They were just stacked on top of each other right there. Oh man. Now, we probably could have taken them on there, but I just don't want to take too many chances. So the messenger also pats down here. He can pat all the way down and into the mine. I've discovered that. We don't need those. Alexton Farmstead. We also picked up Captain Sanders' hidden treasure. Now this, we're not going to be doing this anytime soon because, well, it shows you where it is with Questy. There are so many Murlocs. There's Murlocs running around. It's just terrible. It's terrible. You want to get that up. Put that up. That was a nice little hit there. See if we can get them down. Yeah, these aren't too bad. As long as we hit, right? Just have to hit the shots. But mechanical creatures are immune to our bleeds. Level 15. I'll just move on past. Well, we might get chased. We are being chased. All right, well, we're going to stand our ground and fight then. Thunderclap is 20 rage. Nice. I guess we handled them okay. What are the chances of us getting the messenger? Probably slim to none. He's probably there's probably a line of people just camping it. And as much as I like seeing people, you know, in Warcraft, it doesn't, because of my play style, I'm a solo player, it actually doesn't bother me, really. Especially like a hardcore challenge like this where I can't group anyway, it doesn't bother me as much. Boy, man. I don't even want to go in here. There's the messenger. These frickin' mobs just will destroy you. We probably get 2-3 shotted there. There's the escort quest happening here. I'm just going to steer clear. We'll find the messenger. Maybe we'll get lucky and find him. One of these days. It's not, I mean, it's, all of those quests lead into the dead mines, right? But we cannot go into the dead mines. This challenge. So if we don't finish a quest chain, it doesn't really matter because we can't use the rewards. There's a death right there. There's a 14. Go get him. Pull him back just in case we get some like terrible unlucky respawn action right there. Some hot respawn action. That's all we need. Make a crit or two. Same thing as pull him back. So anytime we're trying to run away from a mob, you know, I'll run sideways, right? But when I'm just trying to bait something back like this, just, you know, I'll just do my backpedaling. Pick up the white ones. Pick up the white items over the gray items just because they sell for a little bit more. I don't know. I mean, maybe we're talking a copper or two. Here's where we get the compass. I'm not tracking it, but I picked that up in Stormwind. We may as well get this since we have people here who are working this area. Be careful if you're doing this. It's easy to pull, depending on what level you are. You can actually pull them from both sides, but we are high enough level to where we don't pull stuff. But we are going to pull this one. Oh, we don't need these yet. That's right. Yeah, these are part of the looters and the pillagers. Oh, they disarm. That's right. So many annoying things they do here. But as I've mentioned many times in Hardcore Challenge, it's beneficial, in my opinion, if the mobs run off. As long as you have some type of slow. The reason being, it gives you a little bit of a reprieve. If the battle is super close, like you can't take any more hits and they run off, then you potentially live. You can even bandage while they are... I don't know why I tried to do that. You can bandage while they're running off, as long as they run away from another mob. We're getting this done, and it's pretty decent XP right here for this. Just don't want to pull two. Getting a little bit wrecked right here. These don't run off, so we've got to get this thing down. Oh my gosh. Let's eat some bread here. I'll have a sip of some drink. It's my pre-workout drink. Gives me a little energy boost. It's also kind of it's a mental thing. Whenever I drink that, I know I'm on my way to the gym. So I get really excited because I love going to the gym. This blizzard stuff is supposed to continue most of the day. The sun's out. It was so windy that there's actually not a lot of snow accumulated on flat areas like the road. It's kind of blown over there, but it's still covered with like what to me looks like ice. And I can't drive on ice. God, these things destroy us. What the hell? Oh, that was weird. That happens every once in a while. The character wouldn't run. We have another guy here. These things freak me out. These level 15s just freak me out here. Slows her time by 10%. It's not a lot, but anything's better than nothing. But I'm not... Because it costs 20 of our rage, I feel like I want to do more damage. Gotta make choices. You have to make choices with your abilities. Especially on a warrior. I believe the Defias down here are pillagers and looters as well. So, not usually a heavily farmed area, but on this server, good luck. Getting kind of close. We only need 4 bandanas. And we're almost done with the trappers and the smugglers. So those 2 mobs just running together over there. It looks like one, right? Let me get this bird out of the way. Oh, it is 2 of them. There are 2 mobs there. So when they stopped, I guess they just stacked on top of each other, and I failed to notice that. Yeah, they just stopped on top of each other. So double pull there. I don't want to be messing with it. Let's go back over here, see if we can finish up at least one of these quests. I'm going to untrack that one for now, and I'm going to untrack that one. There can be a rare in here with a couple of ads. It's like a zombie. It's a risen... Oh, they just... I think a lot of people here are dual boxing. Whenever you see stuff on follow like this, I think it's what's happening. Yeah, just no chance of getting anything. We might... I wonder if I just go into this mine. He's like, I'll go in there. You stay out here. Boy. All right, there's a few over here we could tag, maybe. We did get the compass. That gets turned in Stormwind. Boy. Oh, got people pulling too. There's just people all over. Yeah. Also, Homestead Gaming, I believe, has rolled a hardcore paladin on this server. How's it going, man? Looking forward to that series, brother. I love hardcore challenges. I love watching them, and I love playing them. Yes. Gotta get my battle shot up here. Keep kind of laughing too. Look at that. Somebody released. Bro, you got that? You're OFC, bro. Well, worst case scenario, we can we'll go turn this quest in Stormwind. As I said, we did see the trainer. Got a couple, 1 or 2 upgraded abilities and 1 new ability, which is Overpower. We also got a few things for the other stances, defensive stance. but I've not really... The only thing I don't like about defensive stance, well, one of the things I don't like about it, I can't use hamstring, which for this challenge is pretty big for us. Really big for us, in fact. A couple of little human mobs that pop up here. Oh, these are foot pads. Yeah, we don't need these. Chance to use this freshly sharpened blade. That's interesting, because I just sharpened my axe. There you are. Let's make up some bandages here. We get to 70. We need to get to 75 here. Yes. Actually, yeah, I guess it's 75. I'll get that skill up as soon as possible. The nice thing about first aid being allowed on this challenge, and with this ridiculously low health pool, even some of the weaker bandages will really work well for us. If we can get far enough away with hamstring, we might be able to get like nearly full health, which is fantastic. Surprised there are mobs still up here. These up. Oh, he resisted it. Yeah, constantly making a choice between Sunder Armor and Heroic Strike. They cost the same amount. I can't believe there's nobody here, but there is. Level 15. Well, somebody left some books by the outhouse. Little details like that in the game make me happy. You know, reading material, you know? Yeah, we know. Tried it again. She's leaving. HC Blair. Can't bandage yet. We're getting close here. I think we need like 8 more of these. If we grind these out. I was kind of hoping, because it's this early in the morning, that there wouldn't be many people, but it's 9:30 in the morning on the East Coast. Don't people work? Oh, they're all gone. Oh, hello there. Now, there's probably going to be like an apple in here. The money, any gear for sure will be gone. I don't know. Maybe we got lucky, though. Let's see. Watch out, Wolf. What are we going to get? Maybe a nice white item? Oh, hello there. Wow. That was a really good chest. These, you know, these low-level chests you don't usually get. That kind of stuff. We got quite a few things there. Sword is not better than what we're rocking. Let's sell all this. Silver bar. A little one-hander. Let's run back up on the hill here and see if we can get a I'd like to finish this. We're done with the smugglers. We just need 4 trappers. We only need 4 bandanas. If we're really lucky, we can get the trappers and the bandanas. This guy says no. Oh. Of course, it's a smuggler. We'll just kill whatever we see. Like a lunatic. The Brotherhood will not tolerate your actions. See about that. You don't even have a name, smuggler. Not better. We did buy this axe from a vendor. We are allowed to do that. Smuggler. Smugglers and smugglers. So many people. So I've keybound most of my abilities for this Let's Play, but as you can see, I still click them. I still find myself doing it. It's just, you're talking about a habit that's older than some people watching. Not even exaggerating. It's hard to break habits that long. I keep trying to do that. It's kind of my opener. When I charge in, I want to put my bleed up, you know? But I can't do it, man. And I had a mouse. Well, I still have the mouse. It's brand new. It's got buttons on the side. It's a really good quality mouse. The problem with that mouse is it's got this weird-ass design. Talked about it on the channel. My thumb rests like on this piece of plastic that's really thin. I described it before. It's like resting my finger like on a butter knife. You know how a butter knife isn't sharp? But it just rests on there. And after like an hour of using it, my thumb is literally sore. It's such a weird design. If they had just come out with the plastic a little further so my hand could, my thumb could sit, I could probably use it. Because I had I think there's 3 keys at a time. I think there's 12 buttons on the side of it in rows of 3, right? I keep doing that. But it was working fairly well. That in combination with the 3 or 4 keybinds I'm able to use on the keyboard was working out well, but it just couldn't do it. I have to look for another one. I'm also thinking about a gaming, like just the keypad. You know, it's like a separate thing. Maybe I can take advantage of that. We only need 5 more here. Pull them back. Battle shout up. Anyway, yesterday I recorded a brand new series for the channel. Don't think it's out at the time of this video. Actually, no. This comes out on a Friday. I think it's coming out tomorrow morning. I think it's premiering. It was a spur-of-the-moment thing. And it came together. Well, the idea just popped into my head while I was doing Where in Warcraft, episode 3 of the GeoGuessr. It's a really fun game. The very first thing we had to locate inspired me to do it, and I think it turned out fairly well. I did it just like almost immediately. I just jumped in and did it, so it wasn't a lot of planning. The narration might not be the best. I don't know, but I think they'll get better. It's going to be a 10-part series, a 10-part mini-series on the Misty Mountain Gaming channel. And I don't want to give it away what it is yet. but I think it's premiering tomorrow. You guys may have already seen notifications about it. It's a different side of World of Warcraft that I've always been interested in, but I just honestly had no idea the scope, I guess I'll say. Oh, man. What did you have on you? Something I didn't want? Yeah, I don't really want the cheese. Getting very lucky here. What are you? Smuggler. It's always the ones you don't need, right? Potentially have mobs respawning here. Be careful. Another smuggler. Well, may as well get them because they can drop the bandanas, right? There's a trapper. Will I be able to tag that mob? Just got that off there. Not getting lucky with the mask drops, whatever the hell they are either. Get destroyed. No mask. Interesting. Doing on time here. Oh boy, we're 40 minutes in. A little bit of a longer episode here. I want to finish something. Just want to finish a quest, bro. Just let me finish a quest. What are you? Smuggler. Dirty smuggler. What have you been smuggling? You smuggling in or out? A couple of those watchers up. Nice. Nice. Only 3 more of these. We could finish this one. For shizzle. Oh, somebody's back. Do not bait this thing near me, man. He's like, I'm just running off. Don't even worry about it. As long as I don't do any AoE stuff, I won't aggro this mob. Oh, right there. Trap. So if you don't know, there are subtle differences, in my experience, between the types of mobs you need. So, like the smugglers and the trappers, they'll carry different. It's usually the weapon. It'll be a sword. It might be a dagger. It could be a dual weapon. It might be a staff. There's just these little teeny subtle differences. So if you're trying to find something from a distance, it's one way to do it. Watch out behind me. I do not need one of those things popping up behind me. Boy, our luck here with the red leather bandanas is terrible. Parried. You Steve parried me. Unbelievable. Don't kneel shown me. Still something for my music fans. What do we need? 2 more. Got a little rage built up. Let's take advantage of this. Of the sitch. What does that mean? Uh-oh. Oh, she just wrecked it. Is she wrecking it? Yeah, kind of. Kind of wrecking it. All right, well, we're going to get this done. We do get this done. I want to be full health. I don't want to take any chances. It takes like, it's like a bite of bread. We're full health. Because we don't have any. Oh. That ability was definitely worth it. Overpower, I feel like, is worth it. Especially if we get a bit of a better weapon. When is that going to happen? Oh, boy. I don't know. Come on. All right, we are finished that. We have finished that. We just need 2 trappers. It's agonizing. It makes me want to try. Oh, those are both smugglers. There's a trapper right there. Oh, God, there's 2 in here. All right, we're going to hold our ground here. I'm so sorry, chickens. I'm not going to use hamstring here on him. I think we're fine. Don't panic. Yeah, we're fine here. If I could hit the mob. Doubled up on that. Keep that on her. Oh, my God. Come on. Just need a big hit. She's going to run away. Beautiful. Please have bandanas. There's 1. Yes, there's 2. And an upgrade. Upgraded boots. Upgraded gray boots. There you go. Ah. I should have known there was 2 in there. 1 more, man. 1 more bandana. 1 more trapper. We can do this. We can do it. I had blood rage on the bar, but I don't want it on the bar. I know it generates 10 rage, which, I mean, it's enough for rend. We generate that on the charge, but we lose a little bit of health, and I don't want to lose any health. There's the last trapper. Sounds like a movie, doesn't it? The Last Trapper. Jump over the fence. All right, we got this. Please drop it. Drop what I need. You don't even need that fucking scarf, man. You don't even need it. All right, we're getting this done. What are you? Yes, that's what I need. Oh, we're actually done with those. We just need the... It doesn't matter what we kill now. We just need the scarves. The bandanas. I keep calling them scarves. The Brotherhood has been tolerating my actions. Bro. Troll coming here. Oh, I don't have a... He's going to tell. I've got a bandage. This isn't real good here. Let's see if we can deal with her. I might hamstring and run out here. We need some big hits. Come on. Come on. Yes. Come on, give me it. Son of a bitch, dude. Oh, so grindy, man. So grindy. Don't want to pull those. It's a level 12. They're both level 12. Let's do this. Let's do it. I'll apply Battle Shout. We'll Thunderclap them. bleed up on him. Gonna run off. Is this guy gonna help me here? Oh, this guy is helping me. What a legend. Thanks, bro. Appreciate that. Oh my god, I'm nervous here. Okay. Just give me... I gotta heal, because we're probably gonna pull this. Give me the bandana, man. Oh, we gotta battle this thing to loot. Come on. We didn't even have one? Fucking hell. Missed it. We're just out. Run sideways until I get away from them. Which doesn't matter a whole lot in WoW, because a mob, for some reason, is able to melee strike you when they're like 30 yards behind you. I don't know how that works. Here we go. Come on. Just give me the bandana, bro. Just give it to me. You got it. You've got one. I see it on your nappy head. Oh, dude. This is stupid. Grindy quests like this. Nothing makes me saltier than grindy quests. We're just trying to get a few more things, right? And you need so many of them, right? Like, you need 15. You think that would be just... Okay, that's a 1-for-1 drop rate. Nope. You must be out of your mind. 1-for-1 drop rate. What do you think you're playing? Retail? All right, here we go. Here we go. We're going to use the gun here. Use the gun. Look at this little gem of a spot. Does hamstring do any damage? It does a little bit of damage. And I mean a little. Unbelievable, man. This is unbelievable, the luck we're having here. Gotta pull him back in case there's a mob right there. Doesn't appear that there is a mob right there. I know I don't have my abilities, Demo Shout or Battle Shout up. Thank you. Thank you for that. Stormwind is our place of hearts. We're going to turn these two quests in first. Then we're going to hearth the Stormwind, and we're going to turn that quest in. Then we got to wrap it up. About an hour long here. I guess we got some okay-ish XP. I'm keeping the Hearth in Stormwind because we can Hearth to see the Warrior Trainer. There is a Warrior and a Paladin Trainer in Goldshire, but we're pretty much done with that. Now, we still have Hogger, but I'm not going to do Hogger. I might do Hogger next level. Feel him out there. We tried the Yeti, Vagosh, whatever his name is. It was, I don't want to say it was close, but another level or two, I think we might be okay there. This little bit of upgraded gear we're getting is helping a smidgen.
Greetings.
With armor. What did we complete? The People's Militia. So we'll get a follow-up here.
Light bless you.
And that quest we're not going to be doing for a while.
Hey there.
Hey there. Got so much of this oil. I guess I'll just keep it. I'll keep the hops because we can sell the hops. to a guy. To a dwarf. Yes. Can't use any of this. The okra I don't need anymore. Do I need this copper tube? I might need that copper tube for something. These are all quest items. No repairs here.
See you later.
See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. My dad used to say that. Didn't really get a chance to know my dad that well. I know him a little bit.
Light be with you.
Oh, man. Look at this, dude. Oh. Give me those boots.
Be careful.
Can't use those boots. All right, let's hearth on out of here. We'll be in Westfall for probably several more episodes, maybe more. We could also start at Loch Madon. It's a good place to start. I'm going to buy a little bit more bread. I didn't buy the moist cornbread because, honestly, it's 5 silver. And we have such little health that the bread is fine. We got to sell those.
Safe travels.
Safe travels. Make these up. There's one thing nice about killing the humanoid mobs. Certainly we can get to 75 with 8 pieces of cloth. Let's see. One thing about killing the humanoids, though, is you do get cloth off of them. That should go green. There we go. We can go to, I guess it's, is it wool? I think it's wool. Let's go see the warrior trainer. The warrior trainer should be in Old Town. I believe. And we also have the quest to turn in up there as well. Wait a minute. What am I going to see the warrior trainer for? I don't need to see the warrior trainer. I just need to go see this. Yeah, that's the only reason I wanted to come here. Should be able to swim across and jump up on this little ledge. A bit faster, maybe. I don't know. Jump up on that little edge there. Wraith. What's up, Wraith? So we're going to see Alex here. Alex life's in a rush. Barros Alexson. I always get his name wrong.
Have a good one.
Have a good one. We have a few things we'll come back to see this guy for, I think. Well, let's take a quick look on the map. Dungeon, battleground, donation. That's it. We're going to wrap this one on next episode. We might go into Loch Madon. I don't know. We still have things we can do, obviously, in Westfall, but maybe we'll change it up. I'm not sure what we'll do. Anyway, that is going to be it for this episode. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I appreciate it. You guys and gals, take care. Skonk and I will catch you tomorrow.
Farewell.
Farewell. Take care. Peace.